All right, let's head to the Big Ten, and this will play into what you're wearing right now. Speaking of unders, very perfect opportunity to talk about Penn State at Iowa. This could be fun, but let me quantify fun. You better like defense. You better like ground it out. You better like I formation, handed it to the fullback here if you're Iowa. Here we are on Iowa. Now listen, I almost showed up in an Iowa Hawkeye jersey today, but
you got one of those?
They let us down last week. They let us down last week. The under.
They did.
Tunga Bailoa had 113 interceptions.
Wait. I think he just threw another pick. Oh, wait, go ahead.
Bless his heart. He had been so good up to that point. And as we talked, the Iowa defense was elite. That was going to be a different animal. Deontay Demas, unfortunately, went out with an injury. We hope he's okay long-term, the really talented Maryland receiver. That was just a totally different animal from Maryland going against that Iowa defense. But here was what got me about Iowa. Their offense looked really good. Now listen, Maryland's defense is not Penn State's defense. I get that. But Iowa showed you a little bit, not just in execution. Their play calling was a little bit different. They were passing to open up the run. So a little bit different there for Kirk Ferentz, telling James Franklin, hey, you don't necessarily know what I'm going to do here. But let's get back to this one. Iowa by 2.5, 41.5 total. You tell me the most recent line. These numbers are this is a tight line for good reason. Two of the top 5 scoring defenses in the country. Big Ten rivals. These two always seem to play a fun game, but that's a low number. Can we go under again, or are they baiting us there and we should go over with these two teams?
Tell you what, it's 41.5 at the circuits, 41 or 40.5 everywhere else. Now, this is a fun one for me because everyone knows that I went to Penn State because I tell everybody I went to Penn State, and it's right there on my Twitter at SportsBKConsig. Well, all the boys that I know in the risk rooms here in town were texting me on Saturday, what do you make the Iowa game? What do you think? What do you got the total? So I was trading before they actually posted the numbers. And it was very interesting because one of them was daring enough to make Penn State the favorite. He said, I make Penn State 1.5. I said, are you out of your mind? They ain't going to Iowa winning a game. Another guy said, what do you make it? I said, I'll make it 2.5. Make it 2.5 and 41. They're like, wow, you're really low. I got 43. I said, you tell me who's going to bet over in this game. I don't think anybody. So now you put it right on that number, 21-20. We've seen some crazy Penn State Iowa games over the years, right? I specifically remember a 6-4 final. Crazy stuff happens, block punts, last-minute touchdowns, fumbles, all kinds of stuff. It's going to be a great game. I was very confused today when I got dressed to wear on the show, so I had to wear the Penn State gear. But this stripe right here is the Iowa stripe that they have on the side of their sleeve. It's just like the Steeler uniforms, which they borrowed from to make their uniforms. So I'm very conflicted every time these two teams play because, where you went to college is where, they got your heart. But, I mean, I know the Steelers in that relationship for 51 years. I mean, I was born in a terrible towel. That's how they wrap you in Pittsburgh. So black and gold, still special to me. I want Penn State to win this game so bad. There is just the Big Ten excitement is back. We got their top 5 teams in the country this matchup. One of them is not going to be after this game. I think I was going to win the game. I'm sorry, Penn State people, all you people saying it. I think it's asking a little too much for Franklin and the boys to go there and to win, and I hope I'm wrong. I do. But the book guy in me knows this number's trending backward. I think the public is coming in on Penn State. Listen, it would make me overjoyed to see Penn State win. And can they do it? Yes. But my initial thought right now as we record on Wednesday is that I was going to win this game.
Very interesting. I did not think you were going there. Big question here, as it is in every game, but particularly with these two teams, who takes care of the ball? Iowa's for 16 have 16 takeaways. Penn State has 9. Who protects the ball? Who pressures the other one? Iowa's offensive line has been a little leaky in the past game. People have been getting pressure on them. Yes. I think I'm with you. That's interesting. I didn't think you were going to go that route. But as someone who was born in Iowa City, Iowa, at the University of Iowa Hospitals, how do I go against my Hawkeyes? I need another win. I'm showing up in a jersey at some point, some Tiger Hawk gear emblazoned across my hat. Have you ever been to a game there? In Kinnick Stadium, I have.
It's a huge home field advantage, is it not?
It is. It is. Now, the night games are when it really cranks up. So this is that one, though. It's at 4 o'clock Eastern time. So that'll still be a good one. It won't be a night game atmosphere, but it'll be bonkers there. It's hard to go into Kinnick and win. I like the under here, but I don't think I can play under 41.5, can I? I think I'm just Iowa side.
Yeah, you know what I think feels better if you want to play the total is the first half under. I think this is going to take a little while for these teams to get going, and I think it's going to be one of those fights where it's a lot of jabs and we stay outside and we just kind of, run the ball and don't turn it over. That's exactly, I think, the theme of this game. Take care of the football. When you do that, you see a lot of short routes. I think the first team that opens it up is on its way to winning the game and can get them out of what we've seen in the film and everything else. I can't wait to watch a game. There's going to be baseball on. There's going to be all kinds of stuff going on. And I told everybody, listen, 1 o'clock Pacific, everybody got to leave me alone. I got no assignments except watching every single play of this football game.
Guys, before you move on, I actually have some live audio from the Alumni Association. When they heard Dave was taking Iowa, we just picked this up, guys.
You broke my heart!
Yeah, they're not happy, Dave. Back to you guys.
I was totally surprised by that, Newbie. Good job with the drop there. I love it.
Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, click on another video right here on the screen. And if you really liked it, consider subscribing below. Thanks for watching. We'll see you again soon.